It's time to take on a more serious topic for Bloodstrike. You guys all know I love Bloodstrike, I love playing the game, I love making content, and I really love this community. I've been very invested in the game for the last 6 months, but there is a but. I think we need to talk about the way Bloodstrike is monetized and how it affects the community in a good and bad way. The goal of today's video is to really open up a constructive conversation about how we spend our money in the game, and I would also like to suggest some improvements. So by all means, leave your opinions and feedback down in the comment section down below, and I'll make sure to read them and maybe even pass on a document to the developers with some of the feedback from this video. First, let's talk about the different ways that we as players can buy skins and make purchases in the game, and let's start off with the positive points. Bloodstrike has some nice things you can purchase and some really nice deals in the game that are very much worth it. Let me refresh your memory with some of the examples that we have. We've had the level up pass. Basically you spend $2, but in return you also get gold back worth $8, so 800 gold. We've had the first time spend gold event a while ago, so if you spend gold you will unlock various rewards that you can choose from. Up next we also have super sales, which basically gives you about an 80% discount on legendary skins. And then also, last but not least, we have battle passes where gold was granted back to players, and that was very much worth it. And having a guaranteed ultra skin in the battle pass is a steal, because when you have to purchase those from stashes, it will usually cost you way more. And speaking about stashes, let's talk about the elephant in the room: Ultra and Eternal stashes. If you're not familiar with the stash system in Bloodstrike, here is how it works. With each stash you have different percentage drop rates, the main item of the stash being the rarest and having the lowest drop rate. Next to that we will have a few other rewards like legendary skins, ornaments, avatars, and stickers. And last but not least, with each stash there will also be camos, and these could be unlocked for a limited time or unlimited time. There is a lot of new stashes each month. I mean, we are talking about almost one brand new stash each week. Imagine if you want to collect skins in Bloodstrike. It will become very costly very fast because everything is based off of luck. Personally, I've been very lucky with certain stashes, for example getting Eternal Red Rave skin with pre-ordered tickets, but I have also seen the flip side of things with the Perdition stash, where I've spent about 18k gold just to get one melee skin. I really love Bloodstrike, and that is why I genuinely support this game and make purchases. Even if I am partnered with NetEase, I still find myself spending money on the game, whether that's for me, for giveaways, or for custom rooms. I've never minded it because I really love the game and the community, but here comes the but. I think I can speak for most people when I say we are getting tired of the stash system. What they have recently done with the Eternal stashes is actually an improvement. There is some sort of pity system in place, and you can open up the stash by taking spins, but for each spin you will collect points, and if you have enough points you'll be able to unlock the skin via the pity system, which kind of feels bad, but it's good at the same time, because if you do get unlucky you'll still be able to get the skin that you wanted. Ultra stashes on the other hand do not have this pity system at all, and this is where things can really get out of hand. I always tell myself and my viewers that if you want to go for a stash, just put a budget on it before you open it up, otherwise you might find yourself spending too much if you're unlucky. So we want change, and I would like to make some suggestions. Please feel free to add any ideas you guys have in the comment section down below. But first, I would like to see some more ultra skins that are up for direct purchase. Whether that is weapon skins or striker skins, or even both at the same time, I think people would be more likely to spend knowing that they would get their skin for a fixed price. Now, how can we offer players more ultra skins at a fixed price, you might ask? Well, this could be done in various ways. The first thing that comes to mind is special events with discounted items. We've recently had the crazy sale event where you spin, and based off of that spin you can get some good deals, and if you do end up buying anything from that shop you'll be able to get a nice discount on an ultra skin. While I think it's a good step forward, I am not a fan of the idea of giving different discounts to different people. I know this was most likely added as a fun element into the shop, but when you see someone pay 2k gold for a skin and someone else pays 500 gold for the exact same thing, it kind of stinks. Secondly, I think they could also add DLC bundles where you can directly purchase skins. Another game that does this really well is Apex Legends. They offer different bundles throughout their seasons, but also at the beginning of each season, and they will make a very nice deal. For $5, you would have a legendary legend skin and a weapon skin. I'm not saying to copy Apex Legends entirely, but the deals that they offer are very interesting, and they're always trending around new characters being released and new weapons being released. And, you know, with Bloodstrike, we get a new weapon almost every month now, so this could be a very nice addition for the developers, but also for us as players to be able to directly purchase really cool skins at the release for a character or a weapon. Thirdly, we see that in other games there is also a gacha wheel or system present, but the difference is that they actually offer you the reward after a certain amount of money spent. Let me take an example from Farlight 84. When you check out the gacha wheel, you can clearly see that after a certain amount spent, you will get the skin or main prize eventually. But some of you are gonna say, Lights, we already have this in Bloodstrike, and yes, that's actually right. We do have this system in Bloodstrike, but we only have it for legendary skins. So why not introduce it for ultra skins as well? I know the gacha aspect originates from the Asia gaming industry, and it is used for various games, especially mobile games, but depending where you live in the world, this is frowned upon. Actually, the country I grew up in, these sort of digital gacha practices are entirely banned. I remember back when I lived in Belgium, even Apex packs and loot boxes from Overwatch, for example, were entirely not available to me because the Belgian government would not allow it at all. If you want to learn more about gacha system, I'll leave a link in an article I stumbled upon. It's a very quick read and summary of where it originated and how it actually works. Also, I just want to say in this video that I always see a lot of comments like, Lights, we don't need more skins, we need more game development. And in this case, I feel like I need to step up for a second with the experience that I've had working with different gaming companies over the past few years and how most companies usually work. In order for a company to develop anything, they need money. So how do they make money? Well, at first, they'll have investors, but once a game is globally launched, money needs to be made to keep the ship afloat. Makes sense, right? So they need to make skins, battle passes, and they need to find ways to monetize the game. But have you ever asked yourself, who makes those skins? Who makes those battle passes? Well, most people's answers would be the devs. Well, yes and no. Being a dev for a game is a very generic term. There is people that specifically only work on game design, such as maps, weapons, skins, UI, and then there's also the people that put the sauce together and actually make all of it work together. What I'm getting at is that just because we are getting a lot of skins doesn't mean that nothing else is being developed in the company for this game. There is one big dev team, but also there's a lot of different people that are working on different aspects of the game. So what that means for us is that certain patches we will get more improvement, more bug fixes, more UI improvements, while for other updates we'll get more major changes and events. But I often feel like people don't quite understand how long it could take to develop certain things, so patience from us as a community is really key. Even if you do see a lot of skins pass by and releasing, just know that something else is cooking behind the scenes as well. Anyway, we derailed a little bit, but I'm gonna put my TED talk to an end over here and conclude this video. Personally, I'm someone who has spent a decent amount of money in a lot of different games I enjoy. I have done so with Apex Legends, with Fortnite, with Farlight 84, but in Bloodstrike, I feel like I need to hold back, not because I don't love the game, but because of the cost needed in order to obtain skins. Now it's time to hand over the microphone to you guys. If you've made it this far into the video, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, much love.